What's up again, guys? So right now we're watching BEASTARS episode 4. As you guys may or may not know, as I explained in my previous video for my reaction to Dr. Stone episode 18, there was a power outage, yada yada yada. My room got messed up in terms of power, so now I am in another room filming this, which is why I'm in a different setup, and yada yada yada. Excuse the lighting, but by next week it should be fine, back to normal. So last week we ended off basically where Lewis ended up getting kind of like knocked out on stage, but he's kind of not really aware of it. So he's just like, yo, curtain call, what's going on? But he doesn't realize that at the end he just completely, he's done. So this is gonna be crazy. This could end in a way where either they are discreet about it and, you know, kind of pull him away and nobody really ends up knowing, or there was this girl talking about getting a good picture or something. Maybe something really bad's gonna happen. Maybe they're gonna curtain call and it's gonna show, and whatever it is, we're gonna see. And I'm hyped for this episode, so let's jump right into it. You moisten the holy grail. This freaking mouse. Or rat, I don't know. Also, he didn't show up in the curtain call. Okay, so he didn't get exposed. Dude's gonna hate this when he wakes up and he sees he's in a hospital bed and all these people around him, bro. Damn. Yeah, especially not to him. Oh. That was facts. That's facts. I'm not even gonna lie. Dude dipped the scene, bro. He's like, whoa. He looks so like afraid. He's always slouching. I really liked how they shot this scene. But I don't get why they're not supposed to go all out. Like, you're supposed to actually practice a skit, no? Like most animals. Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's just some animals really, they can smile. They look like they're smiling. How could you guys not have a place to sit? Y'all can fit like on the freaking sides of the freaking chairs, the armrests. Y'all can just chill on someone's shoulder. Okay, carnivore literally means eats other animals though, so how can you say that in front of a deer? Like, oh, I'm proud and I want to become a large carnivore. deer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just sounds wrong to be proud of your carnivorousness, considering what it means. Does he smell the rabbit on her? Or does he smell fear? Does he smell fear? Because I know that's the thing. I think animals, predatory animals, can smell fear. Don't tell me he eats meat. Blood? Rabbit blood. So is it the girl? Guys, is this drugs in this freaking world? That's not good. Yo, you wanna know how I'm feeling about this? I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this because I feel like it's kind of like a form of donation. So like if an animal is accepting to give someone their blood, see if this is like a drug system, black market vibes, and they're like harvesting blood from like animals that don't want it, then obviously it's bad. But if it's like donation vibes, like this rabbit accepted to give blood and then they took it, I don't see how that's so terrible. But like, because this reminds me a lot about when I was reacting to Devil's Line, how I was like, oh, you know, he's a vampire and y'all together, you love him, so like, you know, you could kind of share your blood if it's gonna help him or whatever. So I kind of get those vibes from this. It's like they're carnivores. It's literally their diet, like, you know what I mean? So I can't be too, oh my god, how is he getting blood? Like, I can't be too against this tiger's views. It's complicated. What you mean by that? Don't tell me, oh, don't tell me like because he took the blood, it like triggers him because it's not actually enough. So he enters a zone where he's desiring more because he had a taste for it. That's so bad. That's so bad. There's a bunch of freaking herbivores around him and stuff. Don't do drugs, kids. I feel like he's really gonna teach him a lesson. Like, I feel like he's coming out here like, bro, we're finishing what we started earlier. He's probably gonna steal the show. Whoa. That landed at freaking Lewis's feet, bro. What are we watching? There's blood on the freaking helmet, yo. Well, bro, but like still, that's messed up. Like Lucy, what are you doing to the freaking show? How come the tiger's not fighting back at all? He's big. He was pummeling him. Holy cow. Oh, that is deep, bro. That scene was hardcore. Especially how freaking... Oh, shit. Our matching stripes. Shit, bro. real blood on stage and shit. Like, yo, this is not freaking student family friendly school event. Was that Lewis? Oh, that was Lewis, bro. Yo, this show got more interesting than freaking Adler, whatever. Oh, yo, let me tell you something. Yo, what I love about this so much is how I feel like Lewis got out of his shell. How he's constantly trying to portray himself as perfect and doing everything perfectly. I love how he just jumped onto the stage and was like, yo, I have a broken leg, but whatever. I'm gonna just throw you back to being a villain. Like, he didn't care anymore about what was happening to the show or anything. He just jumped in like, I'm taking over, like, you know? And normally you would think that he would, you know, stay on the sidelines because he doesn't want to get involved in what's happening or changing what's going on. But he's just like, yo, whatever. I'm coming out, not even in costume. Who cares? Throwing my crutch, my leg's broken, y'all know that. And then he continues with like, I'm Adler now, bye bitch. Like, come on. That was fire. Like, I feel like he got out of like a little shell here, which is cool. Oh, he's protecting Legacy. Okay, don't let, oh my god, don't let the audience see your bag. That's an interesting spin. Oh, I'm living. Wait, is he like... Did he low-key take the place of that zebra in this story? In this altered version? You're in the right. Oh. That was cool. I mean, it definitely was more interesting. Like, this, I don't know if it was more interesting, but it was definitely like, whoa, okay. It kind of shook you into like, oh, what's going on here? It's over, yo, that felt so fast, you do not understand. That felt like it went by unbelievably fast. Hold on a second. I don't know if I'm right. I feel like last time this focused the ending on him and the bunny girl, but now I think this ending is focused on him and Lewis. Is it the same ending or is it different? Hold on, let me go check. I'm gonna check the ending of last week. Oh, see, oh, last week's ending was different, but it didn't focus on the bunny girl. It focused more on him and his inner conflict. Okay. But it did change. That's pretty cool. Okay, alright, okay, never mind then. Okay. So as usually, that was very interesting, that was very intriguing. It just has me like that, you know? Like, I'm just like the whole time. I think my favorite part about all this was how I felt a change in Lewis's character. We always felt that he was very cold, selfish, and obviously having a lot of insecurities, difficulty dealing with what he is. And what he wants to be, his image and all that. Like, he seemed like a very just cold but hurt and vulnerable character. That's what I got from him. And strong, believe it or not. Like, strong was a part of that, but it was like a front strong. Like, he was strong because he really pulled through, he really this, but in the back it was like not the right mindset, not the right things were really pushing him, and that's why it was weak. But in this episode, they really showed that he kind of understood a little bit more about what it means to be strong and to be confident and to be a leader of sorts. He kind of just took the stance with Legacy. He went like, you know, this is the right thing to do in this moment on stage without really just thinking about himself and his image and whatever it is. He's just like, this right now is the right thing to do. And then that's why when him handing his hand to Legacy seems so much more like someone to look up to is doing it. Like, it just the person that was standing in front of him, the Lewis that was standing in front of him, really seemed like a figure that you just want to respect and that you feel like inspired by. Like he had that presence in this episode as opposed to the other episodes, which is really cool. So I think that's about my favorite part in this episode. My other favorite part, I guess you could say, was like that moment with him. In fact, the two moments when freaking Legacy and the lion were fighting the tiger were fighting the first time. I just pretty much enjoyed that scene. And then the one on stage was actually just so like intense. It was just poured with like emotions and their instinct and whatever was going on between them and how they thought, their opinion, it was all kind of just thrown there in that moment on stage. And the hug, oh, the hug with like the scratching, like that whole scene was just so freaking like and like how Legacy was like dealing with it and all that. It was nice. It was really, really good. So as usual, I'm really hyped to continue seeing where this goes. It's so interesting. When he said that, oh, you've smelled rabbit blood before, he's like, did you attack or it was him that attacked, and that kind of put him in a place where he's like, oh damn, I'm not that different from this guy. Like I freaking jumped a rabbit and made her bleed, so like I'm not any different, which is true, but like it's still different. You know, you could see that his mindset is still trying to be different, but he's still in a form of denial. He is a wolf and he has those instincts and he wants to eat her. That's what he wants, subconsciously. And the tiger, on the other hand, just accepted it and he's like, yeah, I'll take blood donations, come on. Like, you know, that's the only difference, honestly. But I think I'm really, really most excited to see what character Legacy is gonna end up falling into in the end. Is he gonna accept what he is, or if he's just gonna continue fighting it and living in a way that eventually he won't really need to fight it anymore. He'll have control and he'll be good. You know, I wonder if it's gonna go in that direction or in the direction where he finally accepts like, oh, I'm a wolf. And of course, seeing Lewis's character develop and more is also interesting. So yeah, thanks a lot guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave how you guys feel, thoughts down below, no spoilers. And I'll see y'all again in my next video, which is gonna be My Hero Academia when that comes out later. So thanks a lot guys, and bye!